Hello, welcome again to the Jasmine Rose Temple. My name is Ivry, and we have been listening to the wind, letting that wind of change come, especially the north wind, let that wind move us and change us. So today we're going to move from the north to the east to the fire element, So today we want to welcome the element of fire. Fire, as we know, is very transformative, can also destroy. There are many kinds of fires. And as fire began to come into my life, into my dreams, it was deeply transformative. At one point in my journey, though, I was sitting alone upstairs. Everybody was away that day, and I suddenly heard deep within my soul this whisper, "I once was fire." And I looked around the room to see if anybody had come and said this, and I heard my soul again clearly and firmly, "I once was fire." And when my soul speaks to me that clearly, that firmly, I listen. And so began a journey for me of dreams, dreams of a fireplace. I remember this old fireplace with old Christmas ornaments upon it, dust upon it, and the front of it was closed as if a fire hadn't burnt there for a very, very long time. So it was a journey of coming back into I once was fire. And that took me to a medicine story called I Once Was Fire that was truly a gift, blessed in my life. Shortly after that I ended up telling at a number of places in different facilities and churches in Winnipeg. I once was fire. One day hope to share that story here. And it is about the feminine. It's about the murdered feminine and how the atrocities we have done here, and to return to that we are fire, And in this story, she begins, this woman in the story, which is me, which represents all women, and even the feminine and man, learning to chant fire higher, chant fire wider, stepping right into fire and becoming fire herself. So we become that flame again. We are born of the earth and the stars, and so that star that begins to call us again, that fire within us that calls, Now another story that I want to share, which goes back some time as well. And my husband and I were having some, challenging times, as one can know in relationship, And so there was this kind of a separation that week, and he was staying downstairs, I was upstairs, and just really wrestling with especially the part of a woman that mothers man. And my suspicion is most of us do this, but I was very aware of this deep-seated mothering of not only all of life, but of man, and how in our relationship that had to change and transform. And that night I went through a deep, it was just a burning within me, spiraling down this space down within me to this deep fire, but this deep pain and hurt of the pain between man and woman. Mary came, and in my agony and in my pain, she handed me a single grace. And I remember just taking this grace into my body and experiencing my body as sacred, and to be woman as woman, to be holy. And so it was this amazing experience of being woman is to be holy. We are holy just because we are female, and also the body being sacred. And I remember falling asleep in that grace that night, and the next morning having this whole experience of my body singing. When the body is unmuffled, she sings. When the body is unmuffled, she sings. And it was the fire within my cells just arising and burning away all the dross of my life, but allowing me to stand in the sacredness of this incarnate flesh. Hey, this is the incarnation, is to return to that holy incarnate space within this flesh, that this flesh is holy, this mind is holy, this body, this woman, this earth is holy, because as my body, so the earth body, eh? So returning to that fire, allowing that fire to burn in us again, burn away the 2021, all that needs to go, and to allow that burning love to come and transform not only us, but all of the planet this year, eh? So I thought we'd do a little ceremony together. Can we see the fire? Well, we'll take the fire up here. So in preparation, I wrote already all of the things. And some of them are just words, to let go of this year. What is it that needs to burn away so that that goal can come through, eh? So if you would do this on your own, we could do this together, sharing in this great fire ceremony to cause the whole world to have transformation, eh? So for me, for you, and for all of us, and use this flame here this day. We just let the ashes of our life show us. Ashes speak. Where we need to go this year. When the body is unmuffled, she sings. When the body is unmuffled, she sings. Every cell singing with the hum of God. So again, thank you all for coming, as always, to join me. I'm so grateful that you are here with me, sharing in this and your own journey as well. Let us allow this fire to transform all of the planet, everything, everyone included, every little bit of life included in these beautiful flames, beloved fire, to come and transform us this coming year. Thank you so much again for joining me this day on your blessed journey. I am Ivry. This is who I am.